We're here at Drop the Hammer 2024 with Steve Moore. Steve, how was your weekend so far?
Well, it just ended good, because I think I just won. Pretty sure I won. I don't think there's anybody that was close. Jimmer was the only one that was close, and not close enough.
So, hitting all 3 days. It was really nice and sunny on Friday. How was the track on Friday?
I think the track was probably fine. I came into a little different combination, so a different transmission, first gear ratio. Just was trying some stuff out, and then obviously I got the 20-inch wide wheel and tires, so I'm trying. It's a new learning curve on getting the car to go down track. So the first day was a pretty much miserable failure. Honestly, I did end up going 475, 175, which was fine. But on the end of it, it shut off. The car shut off, and then I couldn't get it to restart. Thank you. And I mean, literally, no electrical problem. Something had happened, and so we started trying to figure out what's going on. I had to hot wire an actual start button and to get it to move, and then we're like 4 hours behind everybody else. So that gets us, and we made it though to the next day. So we made it up to Edmore late, and then in mid-Michigan Motorplex there, I go up, think everything's okay. I know that the start button isn't working. I had to hotwire it. I know that the brake lights aren't working. I know there's a couple things that weren't working. So I go to do my burnout and hit the line lock button, and the car goes right through it. I go, oh, fudge. Because it's that button is a multi-stage button, so the button does 3 different things. It does line lock, it does my bump in, and it does my scramble button. It's like, oh crap, that sucks, because I thought it just wasn't working at all. And so I'm trying to leave before the 1 second penalty, and I didn't do it, so I still had 1 second penalty, so I had to go back out again to do it. Turned out that the bump portion of it was in a different, I don't know, those different spots in the board or whatever, so the bump actually did work. So I went back up and bumped in, and I had so much power out of it, it barely made it down the track. I mean, that thing was a turtle, just total turd. But it got me there and still kept me in first place. So then we took off from mid-Michigan, and we were pretty good on time. Ran into the rain, went through the covered bridge, which is cool picture that Woody took here, pretty awesome. And then, let's see, then we go to, so then we're heading to Marne, and as we just one exit away from Marne, I hear this tick, 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 and it felt it lay over a little bit. It's like, oh crap. And open up my EGT gauges, and 1 cylinder, number 6 cylinder is low. It's like, oh, you bugger. Probably broke a spring. So, and that's exactly what it did. It broke a valve spring, so we changed the valve spring on the side of the road at a gas station. Just pull undercover, it's raining like cats and dogs. Change the valve spring, start it up, take back off, get to the hotel. I knew that, still there's some things that weren't working in the car yet, which is irritating me. And so we get to the hotel, we shut the car off, and we drove it all the way there. I mean, 150 miles, drove it there, and I went back to the car like an hour later, and to turn and I would normally just turn the car on because I was going to dump the tune or the data log from the past that I made, and the car is stone cold dead. There is absolutely nothing. In fact, but the only thing that worked was the button that I had wired in for the start. That is the only thing that worked in the entire car. So I call up my wiring guy, Alex Bowen, who lives in Fenton, so north of Detroit, and he drove all the way out and got to the hotel at 1:30 a.m. and starts figuring out what all happened, changes a box, changes module, and he goes, oh, here's the whole deal. One data cable came out of the actual stainless steel connector, came out. Plugged it in, everything freaking works. then that gets us to today. So I just went out there, went 460 something on a nice easy pass, and everything worked though.
Track conditions are a lot cooler today.
Yeah, track conditions. The track's fine right now. So I mean, I think we could go a lot faster, but I'm pretty content just keeping it where it's at and just racing.
So drag and drive events, you guys, you fix it on the side of the road. I mean,
Yep.
if I take a car to a mechanic, need to have a spring. First of all, it's going to be there for a week and a half. You guys did it on the side of the road.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to do stuff like this where you can prove you can do that and then maybe show some of the younger guys? I mean, with your channel and what you're doing, you are getting these guys with their little, you know, they might just have a car that can do 100 miles per hour or 85, whatever it is, getting them involved, and I think a lot of it's because of you. What does it feel like to do small events like this and get people, show them that that kind of stuff can get done?
Oh, well, I like these small events. I think that's why I really wanted to come to this one. I mean, obviously I've done all the big events, either with Tom or even myself, but I wanted to hit the small one because I like the 3-day thing. I like the smaller crowd, and I was really impressed that I bet you 75% of the people here were brand new. Brand new. So that's a pretty rare thing too. So I think that's kind of nice, you know, and I'd like to see that, and I enjoy helping people. I enjoy teaching people stuff they might not know or stuff that I know. I don't teach anything that I don't know, so that I haven't experienced. Let's put it that way.
So what do you expect out of year 2 out of Drop the Hammer?
I would like to. I think it will get bigger. I don't see why it wouldn't get bigger. It's a nice track. It's I mean, obviously good tracks. Works in people's, can really work in people's schedules. So I think they could do a lot better. I would expect this thing to be twice as big next year. You got to do a little bit. Got to do a correct marketing and do some stuff like that. And but I think you could do. And then, you know, you never know. I think. I mean, we do all this for nothing. I think this quick 8 deal, is it a quick 8 deal? Is it payout?
I don't know on that.
I don't know. You could do, I think you could do I think the way I always wanted to do it and thought we should do it, and maybe they are doing it, is the drag and drive event portion, you ain't winning no money. It's for the honor of doing it and figuring it out and finishing. And then if you're left over like we're left over now, you know, we won that portion of the event. Now we can go do a race for some money immediately after, just the cars that finished. Like if you didn't finish, TFB, you're out. Mm-hmm. If you finished and you just had all bad passes or something like that, or you just really unsuccessful, you could come here, you could win, you know, or you could tree somebody. So I think that'd be kind of cool. Might boost that up. Sounds like Aiden's going up right now.
All right, well, probably want to go see Hayden then.
Yep. All right.